All right, guys. Sorry about that delay. Um, Today we're going to work on 101 things to do with a box. My associate, Dodie. So what you're going to need is some treats and either a clicker or a verbal cue, such as, yep, and then you hand over the treat. But I'm going to be mainly using my clicker and switching back and forth so you can see. So once you're ready, you've got your dog, got any box. It can be a large box, a small box. It doesn't really matter. It just needs to be something you don't mind if it gets destroyed. All right. As soon as they acknowledge the box, you toss them a treat away from it. That way they have to associate coming back to it, so they know that that's exactly what you want them to be looking at. Some dogs will take a little while. It might take a minute of them wandering around, then click treat or say yep when they look at it. Yep. And then toss the treat. And then after they've gotten used to acknowledging the box, then you want to wait and kind of decide a behavior to start working towards. So right now we're just doing nose touches. So when she's actively coming back, then I'm going to wait until she shoves the box a little bit to try and get her to kind of start moving it around and playing with it more. Sometimes you have to look away from them if they're really used to just sitting and giving eye contact. Wait for them to do it. Try not to coax them too much. So the point of this game is to help with enrichment and teaching them how to problem solve. And once they get used to it, each time you play this game, you can choose a different behavior. So if you chose touching their nose to it one time, the next time you might want to work towards getting them to paw it instead, and don't pay for them nose touching it. After about 3 times of 3 different behaviors of playing the game, it'll get a lot faster. They'll catch on that they have to try something new. The first 3 behaviors that they learn in association with the box is going to be a little bit more challenging for them. It's going to take a lot more thought and effort on their part, so you don't want to do it for too long. But it can be a fun game to play just anytime. You can even just be watching TV and letting them play with the box. Some dogs will even flip the box around, crawl under them like a turtle. Some dogs will just destroy the box. And so it does need to be supervised. She is not as eager about the box. I'm going to go and grab one of the other ones so you can see a dog getting a little bit more interested in it as well. Hi, good girl. Hasn't done it as many times. Ira, on the other hand, has played this game many a time. Come here. Toss the treat. She comes up to it. Click, treat. Yep. You can even throw treats in the box to encourage them more to engage with it, because sometimes they don't want to engage a bunch. It's a good way to end the session by throwing a handful of treats in the box and letting them eat all those and then take the box away and put it up when you aren't playing the game. Good girl. See how she accidentally bumped her leg up against it? That I can start working in a behavior more like that. So you can use a paw, a shove. You can even have them sit on the box if it's a bigger box and get them jumping up and down. She's off exploring for treats now. Come here. Good girl. Yep. 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 You could even get a game of fetch going with the box, where they have to shove it back to you. Good girl. Here, come on. Back up. Good girl. All right, she's done. You can also encourage them if they know something like a shake. You can teach them to put their feet up on the box. Paw. Good boy. To encourage them to do different things with the box if they just aren't interested. Paw. So you can put your hand up there, say shake with paw, and then click and treat when they do that, and move your hand away so they have to actually paw the box. Paw. Good boy. Paw. Good boy. Paw. Yep. Then once they get good at that, you can also just start moving your hand away quicker and only put your hand halfway before you say paw. And then when they touch the box instead of your hand, give them a treat. Paw. Yep. Good boy. And he's done this exercise a few times, so he's pretty quick at going through the steps. Paw. Good boy. Paw. Paw. Good boy. Paw. Paw. See how he's got that scratching motion going? That can actually be utilized if you want to teach them how to file down their own nails. Paw. You can get filing. You can get filing boards that they scrape their paws across and are able to then file their nails stress-free. Paw. Paw. See, he won't do it without the hand. Paw. Oh. I accidentally clicked and treated that. Paw. Good boy. Good boy. And when they do something extra well, you can give them an extra like few treats spaced out a little bit. That way they know that they really did a good job. And when you're done, just pick up the box and make sure you hide it so they can't get to it, because after a few times playing this game, they will hunt down the box, bring it to you, or destroy it. All right. Thank you very much for joining me in 101 Things to Do with Box.